Weeknights at 6 with Hot Press, The Rock Report, Radio Nova.
But we begin with this band, The Answer. They're from Downpatrick in Northern Ireland. They were founded there in the year 2000. And to say that they have had such an amazing following, not to mention affirmation, is a bit of an understatement.
These guys have got it going on. First of all, Cormac, what are you the answer to?
How you doing, guys? Are you well?
Listen, we're in great form. So looking forward to seeing you guys coming into town, Whelan's this weekend. Really, what are you the answer to? Rock and roll? Salvation?
I told you, man, I'd have to kill you, and I don't want to go there just yet.
All right, well, coming from
But how do you, if you were asked to describe yourself?
Serious rock and rollers.
What are you?
Yeah, I'd say we're a blues rock band. With we try to put a modern twist on things. We don't think we're we're lodged in the past. We're bringing rock and roll into the new age. And hopefully helping to keep it popular and injecting a bit of life and a bit of soul back into the genre again.
Yeah, I think you do that in a very tasteful way, actually. I mean, you have obviously very big nods to the past, but yes, it's obviously very new as well, your whole sound. Third album is coming out next week. It's called Revival. I mean, it's just been an amazing amount of years for you guys over the last few years, haven't you? I mean, Jimmy Page might turn up at Whelan's on Saturday night, mightn't he? Because he loves you guys.
He may well do. Maybe Joe Elliott might call down. He lives in Dublin these days, doesn't he?
That's very true. He's been on tour in the States at the minute. In fact, the Def Leppard finished their US tour last Saturday night, so he could well be home and be in Whelan's on Saturday night. He loves you guys too. Yeah.
Have you spoken to these guys? Have they come up to you and given you any hints or whatever?
Spoken to them on a number of occasions. Whenever your paths tend to cross from time to time at award ceremonies or in gigs or for whatever reason, and they're good guys, especially Joe. I mean, I'm sure, as you well know, he's a very down to earth guy, which is obviously quite refreshing to experience.
But what about you guys getting out on the road, right? And as Carol said, hanging out with guys like Joe Elliott, to look down the hall and say, oh, feck, there's Jimmy Page, he's in again. I wish he'd leave us alone. That's just painful now. He comes all the time. Or, right, for example, now, you guys have just finished, right, in the last year or two, or it was 2008, 2009, wasn't it, that you supported AC/DC on the Black Ice Tour?
That's right, yeah.
Right,
yeah,
now, stadium that size to Whelan's. You're talking about just totally bringing it back, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we did 118 shows with those guys. We played to over 1 million people across the world.
And how did that happen for you? How do you end up supporting AC/DC?
It's just one of those breaks. I'm sure you've talked to many's a musician and many's a band that have had a few lucky breaks in their time. I don't think you can progress in this industry without those lucky breaks. And as it happened, Brian Johnson and Malcolm Young had both heard our first album, Rise, and became fans of the band. And whenever it came up to picking a support act for the Black Ice Tour, they went for us. It was as simple as that.
And Deep Purple, White Snake, Paul Rodgers would get up and play with you. You've done a great version of Fire and Water.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, Paul Rodgers, he would be my favourite singer of all time. The guy's still unbelievable to watch. Just so much emotion in his voice.
So where do you go from here then? When you've had all this
back to Whelan's
under the bridge? Yeah, you're going to Whelan's, but where is the band? How do you see yourself progressing from here? What's your goal?
Well, onwards and upwards, I mean, obviously this tour, the beginning of this tour, to tie in with the revival theme of the album, we're scaling it right back down again and getting back to the grassroots end of things. I think we kind of owe that to our fan base, for one thing, because of we didn't get to play as many club gigs as we would have liked due to our commitments with AC/DC over the course of the Everyday Demons, our second album cycle. But we're going to use this as a platform and build upon it, and get our. I mean, we've we've plans for a tour around America in the new year. We're going to Japan. We're going to come back around the UK and Ireland direction around March, April time. So, we've got this album coming out next week, and that'll be us on the road for a good year and a half.
All right. Well, the album is excellent. I've checked out some of the teaser tracks that have been going around from it. Best of luck with the new album. By the way, massive fan of the 2006 Rise album as well. Just excellent. You guys are great. Next time you are in town, if you do happen to be here during the week, make sure you pop by Nova, say hello, bring the guitars, let's have an old session and have the crack. Whelan's,
we will for sure.
This Saturday night. I mean, seriously, a band that have just finished playing with AC/DC in Whelan's. It's going to be incredible. We have some tickets to give away, actually. Cormac Neeson from The Answer, thanks so much. Good to talk to you. Talk to you again.
Thanks for having us, guys. Cheers.
Pleasure.
Cheers.
The Rock Report with Hot Press. Radio Nova.